Welcome back to Chipper Outdoors. Today, AK plus Optic. So we went with the AK Master Mount, which they're pretty beefy. Seems to be the standard of the industry. And we went with the Primary Arms SLX Micro Prism. It comes with a bunch of different mounts, and but I mounted it on this guy, so it just sits fairly low. Now here's interesting. Here's your reticle. Top of the chevron is 100 yards or 25 yards or 100. Then the bottom of the chevron is 200 yards, 300 yards, 400 yards, 500 yards, 600 yards. It's got dots on the side. Very visible, small but very visible, and they are 5-mile-an-hour wind, 10-mile-an-hour wind. A little bit of a light breeze, but we're not going to mess with that at all today because we're just at 25 yards. I've got a couple mags with 3 rounds each in it. So, okay, we've moved it here and over here for some reason. All right. So, not going as smooth as I thought it would be. So, same target. Chambered. I like doing that. So, I overcompensated on that. I know this is a long video, so thank y'all for sticking with me. So, while we're walking, I'm going to tell you, I like the platform, very interesting. The Optic, pretty sweet. So here we are here. So I actually overcompensated and overdid the angles of adjustment way more just to make sure it's doing something, and it did pull it. So I'm gonna go some more, but 1, 2, 3. It's starting to look pretty good. Then after I get it zeroed, I'm gonna do a few shots, and then I'm gonna take the Optic off and I'm gonna put it right back on and see if I'm as close as I was then as I was before. Okay, so I made some adjustments and we'll show you what we've had here. So, first adjustment, second adjustment, third adjustment, fourth adjustment, fifth adjustment here. So I think I'm going to be just about good there. I'm going to shoot some more here and try it. Then, after we shoot some more on that bottom target, I'm going to take the optic off. That's right, take the optic off. Then I'm going to put the optic back on and see if I'm at the same level I was before, both figuratively and literally. So, one more time, let me show you right here. We've got R is this way, and then up right here, up. Now notice these are open. They're open, but they're reset just a little bit. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, I think I've got it zeroed. After I do some checking on this round, trying to eat up that center, then I'm going to take the optic off and I'm going to shoot it after replacing the optic again, to take the optic off, put it back on, see if it keeps zero. Just like in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, let's do the time warp again. Here we go. My first round, low, so I adjusted 2 up here. 3, I needed to go up. I went way too up. 4 here. 5 here. 6 here. 7 here. That's pretty good for me. That's 7. So I'm going to go a touchdown, and then we'll see if the touchdown is a touchdown. Okay. 1, 2 bullet holes touching over here. So that's pretty good. That's 3/4 of an inch group. So I'm going to take that. I might can come up a touch, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the optic off and I'm going to put it back on. And I'm going to fire at this one right here and see, compare the two. Let's do that. Okay. We're on safety. Nothing in the chamber. Utilize our quick release. Slide the optic off. Slide the optic back on. Now putting this optic off and on, so you got this adjustment screw here that you can push down and turn the little star knob. Easy to turn, easy to turn. So you can put it on, and when you're pushing it on through the rail, you have to sort of tweak one side or the other. So there you go. Okay, that was, I'd say, a success at 25 yards. I took the optic off, put it back on, and then fired back and fired these rounds sort of consecutively. So pretty tight. I'm happy with it. I'm going to call the optic a success. Very easy to acquire visually. Very easy. The black, without it being illuminated, the black. So my next step is to try at 50 yards, 100 yards. So 100 yards should be the same as 25 according to the ballistic calculations. At 25, at 50, I think it's going to be just a slightly bit higher. Or actually, no. I think it would be a little bit low. We'll check on that, but we're going to fire it up and see what happens. Thank you for joining me. Success. Peace. Thank you, Rob. Rob Ski at most awesome AK YouTube channel. Hey, you other guys, y'all gonna be mad at me for saying this, but personally, I think AK Operators Union Local 4774. Rob, you rock. You other guys that got pissed off about that, sorry about that, but I mean, you guys are awesome too. But Rob just covers stuff. Rob just covers stuff from a wide variety and a large spectrum of at different levels and different things. I've learned a lot from, so I'm very appreciative. Peace.